Hello world, this is RandomFix, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to get a 700 plus FICO credit score in a matter of 6 months to a year. And this is a pretty easy process. This is for somebody that's just starting out. Maybe you're young, maybe you just never got involved in the credit card or the credit world, and you want to get a jump started because you realize you want to buy a house in a couple of years. So I'm going to teach you how to get a 700 plus FICO credit score and how to maintain it. So the first thing you want to do is have 2 to 3 accounts open, and they can be your own accounts or you can piggyback off somebody else's accounts. And you got to make sure that the person that you're piggyback off of is really responsible and they're never going to miss a payment. So a piggyback account is if I didn't have any credit and my father-in-law, my brother-in-law, or my brother had really great credit, I can go up to them and ask them if they would put me as an authorized user on their account. I don't need access to the credit card. I never need to use it. Just activate it, and then in time it'll report on my own credit bureau. And people that have more established credit normally have a higher limit. The accountant will be older, more seasoned. So when a potential creditor goes to run your credit card, run your credit, they're more likely to give you a higher credit limit than giving you a $300 credit limit. They'll give you a $3,000. So it really helps out. Or you can try opening your own accounts if all else fails or you have no one to go to. And you still get declined whether you go to Nordstrom's, Macy's, and they say no. Just go take $300, walk into a Wells Fargo and tell them you want to do a secure credit card, right? Basically, you're going to give them $300 cash. They're going to give you a $300 credit line or credit card, and you get to use it, and you just got to pay it off. So I would open it up and let it sit. And if you want to do this really fast and you have a couple of $1,000s laying around, you can go open up 3 of these credit cards, so $500, $500, and $1,000 limits, and just get the ball rolling really quick for yourself. And the second part of the equation to getting a 700 plus credit score is making sure that you don't overuse your card. So what I mean by that is if you have a total of $10,000 in available credit, that you never go over 20 to 25% of the amount you have available, and you never want to spend that $2,500 or the $2,000 just on one card. So you want to kind of spread it out so it doesn't affect your score as much. And the other part of this is now you have to maintain it, right? So my trick is when I have a credit card, every one of my credit cards is on auto pay. And then what I'll do is once a month I'll log into my accounts, or twice a month depending on how much time I have. I'll log in and I'll make an extra payment or pay the whole amount off. But I can be guaranteed that I'm never going to miss a payment. And missing a payment and having it report to a credit bureau because I was 30 days late or I forgot about it, I was on vacation, it can do a lot of damage in the long run. It can keep you from getting the best financing available, whether it's a car or a home loan, and the savings really begin to add up. So auto pay is a must for any of your credit cards, and just keep it the minimum balance, minimum limit or payment, and just go and pay extra when you have it. And other steps you can do to maintain your 700 plus credit score is make sure you don't go and apply for random credit cards that have really no benefit. And I'm talking about these are close-ended or charge cards for merchants like Macy's and Nordstrom, because I'd rather have $30,000 available that I can use on Visa, MasterCard than having to go shop at Bloomingdale's, right? It's just not not as flexible, right? Bloomingdale's will take Visa, MasterCard, but a lot of times the Bloomingdale card doesn't work in other places unless it has a Visa logo. The next part of this is don't co-sign for anybody, right? And try not to apply for any other new credit unless you've seasoned your credit enough. So if I had those three credit cards and I had them for a year and I knew my FICO was above 700, and I wouldn't apply for more than one credit card every 6 months, because when the creditors see you running those inquiries, they really get spooked, and you may have a higher chance of getting a decline. Really great websites that I use that I'm not getting endorsed for, creditcards.com. They have this feature called CARDMATCH, where they basically pre-approve you for a card, and they don't run your credit card. They don't run your credit profile. They just kind of do a soft pull and know that you have a really high chance of getting this card, and that works really well. I haven't had as much luck on Credit Karma, but creditcards.com, it's definitely a thumbs up. And I'm gonna do more videos on how to get higher limits on your credit cards. You'll see that at the end of the screen here, so click on that video if you want to watch it. If you like these videos, guys, please hit the thumbs up button and subscribe, and I'll keep them coming, because I know if you could avoid paying that interest or that higher interest on your car loans, on your home loans, you're going to have a bunch more money to go spend time with your family, to pay off student loans you may have. And I really want to help everybody out there that wants to learn how to take control of their finances and enjoy a better life and a less stressed out life, and maybe take a few vacations here and there, right? So thanks for watching, guys, and check out my other videos, and I'll have the other videos here on the screen.